What a game. The Wallabies. Man. The Wallabies. Yep, the Wallabies. Rugby is just getting better and better and better every time I watch rugby. Now, to be honest, I'm an NRL fan. Like, I love league. I watch it a lot. And I'm a Canberra Raiders supporter. Can you believe it? I'm a Canberra Raiders supporter. And, we've actually won the minor premiership. And, we're into the finals. But I just fell in love with rugby again. I don't know. I used to find rugby so boring. Can you believe it? I used to find rugby so boring. But now that these big games, like the All Blacks in South Africa, we've just witnessed that at Eden Park. It's all over now. The All Blacks fortress is alive. 51. Can you believe it? 51. Wow. That's amazing. And then just watching this game, the Wallabies and Argentina. This game just excites me. It's got a good vibe to it. I used to watch the Wallabies and Argentina in the past. There's history between these two teams. But I always found it boring. Because Australia were pretty good. It was sort of like a back and forth sort of clash between these two sides. And it could go either way. But you just never know, It's unpredictable. But just watching this game, like I said, it was incredible. The Wallabies, they've done it. They've done it again. And this time in front of 20,000, can you believe it? 20,000 passionate fans in Townsville. With the clock deep in the red, it was Angus Bell who powered over the 86th minute to complete a stunning 28-24 comeback win over Argentina in the Rugby Championship. But the strange thing was Australia were down 21-7 at half-time. 21-7. I looked at the scoreboard. I was like, what? Are you serious? 21-7. Wow. I thought to myself, nah, Argentina, good start. They got it in the bag. But then, from 21-7 to 24-21, with seconds left on the clock, but somehow the Aussies found a way. What the heck? Wow. This is getting a bit too hectic, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. They found a way to win, to scrape through. Wow. What the? Hey? Man, this game, I tell you, it had everything. It had everything. Drama, big moments, man, like big decisions, and a massive heart from both sides. Credit to both teams, man. Wow, what a show. What a performance from both sides. But I thought today, I'm breaking down exactly how it all happened. And my own thoughts. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comment below, correct me if I'm wrong about the game, but I'm just going to let you know my thoughts. But yeah, anyways, let's get started. Let's set the stage. So I thought the Wallabies were flying high after an epic comeback win over South Africa in that first test. And then the second test they lost, but it's okay, the Wallabies were, you guys already made history. But yeah, and that was like a few weeks ago. Like, can you believe it? How fast the time, it wasn't that long ago. And then, Argentina came in with a momentum as well, having just beaten the All Blacks, not long ago as well, back at home for the very first time, and they made history as well. So both teams made history, and that's incredible. I guess their confidence was sky high not just Argentina, but both sides. The Townsville crowd was electric. The atmosphere was incredible. And while the match started off slow, it quickly turned into a classic. Argentina were the better side earlier, playing smart, structured rugby. They built pressure. I thought they slotted 2 early penalties, taking a 6-0 lead, while Taniela Tupou gave away back-to-back no-arm tackle penalties. That hurt Australia's rhythm. Eventually, I thought the Wallabies struck back, though, through Nick White, who finished nicely after Harry Wilson gave them a good go forward off a line-out. But Argentina responded quickly, I thought, and ruthlessly. Dalgai finished off a blindside move straight from a scrum. Then Cortez added another after a forward pass from Tom Hooper gave the Pumas a perfect attacking platform. And honestly, just minutes later, a miscommunication at the back between Liner and Callaway handed Cortez another penalty shot. And I thought Argentina, they were clinical, man. Honestly, they were very clinical. And they went into halftime, leading 21-7. Australia looked rattled, man. They absolutely looked rattled. I thought that was game over. I thought that was the game, But then, come the second half, I thought my thoughts, the comeback began. And once again, it was young Joseph Suali'i who lit up the spark. He scored about two tries, I think. Yeah, 2 tries. He scored crucial ones as well. And the first off, a great offload from, as I remember, Len Ikitel. And the second one was all on his own. Like, it was an individual brilliant. But yeah, stepping past 2 defenders and crashing over the line. And that's Joseph Suali'i at his finest, at his best. But yeah, they brought the score up to 21-all. Like, wow. And suddenly, Argentina were under the pump. They were under real pressure. And the Pumas started to crack. And Cortez was showing a yellow card after repeated infringements by the team. And the Wallabies were in full control. And they had the momentum. And it was a bit of a momentum swing from Australia, the Wallabies. But I guess the discipline kind of let Argentina down. So then the Wallabies, they strike back. But then came a twist. Here's a twist. Argentina managed a rear counter-attack, and Carlo Tizzano was caught at the breakdown with just 2 minutes left. Joan Cruz Malia nailed the penalty. Argentina led 24-21. Surely that was it. That's what I thought. Like, surely. I was like, nah, game over. But what do you know? Next minute, not quite. The Wallabies. Wow, 3 chances to go for goal. And to take the draw. Like, just to draw the game. But Harry Wilson and his leadership, he decided they tapped the ball and went. And the clock had gone red. 85 minutes gone and the crowd was on its feet. And then from close range, Angus Bell, the big prop, crashed over the line. And there you have it. They won the game, man. Like, what? Just like that. A decision from, Harry Wilson. A decision from Harry Wilson. He decided to take the tap. He didn't go for the draw, but he instead went for the tap. That's amazing. And they won the game. And, man, the crowd, the crowd was, you gotta love the Wallabies, and also their crowd as well. The atmosphere, brilliant, good to watch. But it was bold, I thought, maybe risky, but the belief that this Wallaby side had was real, and at the end, that belief won them the game. It was all resilience, it was all perseverance. But after the match, I could see both teams were exhausted. It was one of those games where it just went down to the wire and, the Aussie just clinched through. But yeah, I guess I thought that fearless mindset is becoming, a signature of Joe Smith's Wallabies and his team. They were very brave, chaotic, relentless. On the flip side, Puma skipper Julian Montoya, admitted that they gave away too many penalties. And I thought that was a downside for Argentina. I think they let the Wallabies come into the game. But yeah, I guess the discipline let them down a bit, and it cost them, and unfortunately for Argentina, they had possession, they had everything, but then couldn't close the game. But the Wallabies, congratulations on them for the victory. And, I guess the game changed when the yellow card and fatigue let them down. And yeah, it's just those crucial moments. Anything can happen in those key moments. So, well played for the Wallabies, but mad love to both teams. And man, honestly, they do it again. The Wallabies, they do it again. That's 2 comeback wins and 2 tests. Can you believe that? And it's the start of something special under Joe Smith. And I'm looking forward to the clash between Australia and the All Blacks at Eden Park for the Bledisloe Cup. So that'll be a good matchup. But let me know your thoughts. Can they beat the All Blacks? Are we seeing something special for the Wallabies this year? I mean, beating the Lions in the 3rd test, upsetting the world champs in the 1st test, and then beating Argentina. So, they're on a winning streak at the moment. So, I wouldn't underestimate the Wallabies. So let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts of this game? Do you think Australia can beat us at Eden Park, at our fortress? So, yeah, be interesting to hear your thoughts. So, yeah. Let us know your thoughts on the, about this breakdown. Keep the conversation going. Love to hear your thoughts. And keep it raw and honest. But it's all about respecting each other's opinions. So, anyways, don't forget to subscribe for more rugby content. Keep supporting your rugby teams. And keep the rugby spirit alive. And we'll see you in the next video.